hits, and he hits that one to second. Fired to first, gets him one down here in the top of the first inning. That ball was hit right to the second baseman, Alex Ryle, and he gathered that up, threw it over to Matthew Gallant at first base for the first out of the ball game. And here comes Drew Van Court, already committed to Oregon State, just a sophomore. Pitches and hits. Comes into the game hitting .355. Here's the first pitch. And that one is low. 1 ball and 0 strikes to Van Court. Van Court, 11 hits on the year, 3 RBIs and 3 doubles. And he pops that one back. Foul, 1 ball and 1 strike. Van Court playing second base today. Also a very good pitcher. Season high, 11 strikeouts. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and he rips that one right in between the first and second baseman, out for a base hit. And Pioneer has 1 man on and 1 out. And here comes the catcher, Ryan Pearson. Pearson, the senior backstop, steps in from the right side of the plate for the 21-3 Patriots, led by head coach Craig Marquez. Pearson hitting .273. Here's the pitch from Larson, and he pops that one up high and foul. Gets out of play. No balls and 1 strike to Pearson. Pearson on the year, 15 for 55. When he gets on base, though, he can run. He scored 17 times, so more runs than hits for Pearson. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a little high. That one just sailed down and just around the lettering for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here in the top of the first inning, no score of the Division III Sac Joaquin section playoffs, the semifinals. Swing and a miss for Pearson. And Larson's up 1 ball and 2 strikes. Larson gets set on the mound. Pearson this year, 15 RBIs, 2 doubles, and a homer. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And he pops that one foul. We'll do it again. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Pearson. Pearson's appeared in 18 games this season. Pioneer great. Golden Empire League went 16-2 in league play. And Larson set. Here's the 1-2. Outside just a little bit. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pearson throwing to Lucas Robards, the catcher all season. He's caught a great rotation of pitchers this year for Ponderosa. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Larson. Just outside. Oh, nope, they rung him up there. Strike 3, 2 down for Pioneer. That one must have just caught the outside edge of the plate, and there is 2 down. That's Larson's first K of the day. All right, and here comes Hayden Newsome, the designated hitter. 35 at-bats, a .343 batting average. From the left side of the plate, first pitch is in there for a strike. Larson put that one just on the inside edge, and it got it. And the umpire gave him the strike. No balls and 1 strike now to Newsome. 9 RBIs and a double for the senior DH. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he chops that one to the first baseman. Gallant picks it up and steps on the bag. And that will do it for the first inning. No score between Pioneer and Ponderosa. We'll be back for the bottom of the first right here on Max Preps, powered by Game Mike.
I really want to be a sports broadcaster, but not sure how to get started.
Have you done any broadcasting before?
No, but I know I need experience, but just not sure how.
You should really download the Game Mike app. It allows anyone to create and broadcast at any time.
What games can I call?
Any youth sporting event. You can even share it out with family and friends so they can listen in.
That sounds great. I'll download it today.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Rivas, co-founder of Game Mike. Thank you for listening in. Game Mike was built so any school, any program, any sport, anytime can create a live audio broadcast. We believe audio brings moments to life. Download Game Mic today in the app and Google Play Store. Game Mic, it's in the emotions.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic.
Max Preps is America's source for high school sports, and we're looking for more broadcasters out there that have an interest in providing live audio.
All right, hello and welcome back to the Division III Sac Joaquin section semifinals, game one between Pioneer and Ponderosa. All right, here is the starting lineup for the Bruins. Leading off, Alex Ryle. Hitting second, Aiden Arnett, the senior. Hitting third, senior Ian Holt. Hitting fourth, senior Matthew Gallant. Hitting fifth, senior Adam Caffarella. Hitting sixth, senior Nick Zaccaro. Hitting seventh, senior backstop Lucas Robards. Hitting eighth, senior Tyler Sandy. And hitting ninth, another senior, Tyler Scowcroft. And they will be facing the ace, Carson Timothy, senior from Pioneer. He is headed to UC Santa Barbara. And here is the first pitch to Ryle. In there for strike one. On the year, Timothy has just been dominant. 6-1, 44 innings, 79 strikeouts, and a 0.48 earned run average as Ryle swings at that pitch 0-2. Again, that's a 0.48 ERA for Carson Timothy. Only 5 walks all year. And that one's low for ball one. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ryle this year hitting 190 and 84 at bats. Here's the 1-2. Pops that one back foul. We'll do it again. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Ryle, who's playing first base. And Ryle this year, 7 RBIs, 2 doubles, and 3 stolen bases. Here's the 1-2. And that one is low. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the senior Ryle. He's played in all 27 games this season for the Bruins. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that one's in there for a strike 3. 1 down here in the bottom of the first inning, and Timothy has his first strikeout of the ball game. Here comes senior Aiden Arnett from the left side of the plate. Arnett on the season, a .339 batting average. And Timothy already underway. Here's the pitch. And Arnett gets a good hit on that one as it sails foul into the stands of the football stadium adjacent to left field. All right, no balls and 1 strike. That one just misses. 1 ball and 1 strike from Timothy. Not only is Timothy a great pitcher, but he's also hitting .394 from the plate. The 1-1 is in there for a strike on the outside of the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. And Timothy's working quick. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-2. Here's the 2-2, and he chops that one right back to Timothy, who runs it over, tosses it underhand to first base for the second out of the inning. All right, and here comes Ian Holt, a senior. He has 3 home runs on the year, sitting .316, 29 RBIs, and 6 doubles. Here's the first pitch. Inside, 1-0. Timothy this year has had 4 games with 10 or more Ks, and even at 35 in a 3-game stretch. All victories as that pitch is in there for a strike, and the count evens at 1-1. Timothy had a high of 13 strikeouts in one of those games. The 1-1 pitch fouled back, 1 ball and 2 strikes as Timothy gets a new baseball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Timothy already with 1 strikeout today. And he's ready. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Holt. Holt's gotten 25 hits this season, for the 17-9-1 Bruins. And the 2-2 is in there for a strike 3. And that will do it for the first inning. Carson Timothy strikes out 2. We're tied up 0-0 heading into the second inning right here on Max Preps, powered by Game Mike. Hello and welcome back to the Division III Sac Joaquin section semifinals between Pioneer and Ponderosa. Scoreless first inning for both teams as Ricky Larson heads back out to the mound for the Bruins. Struck out 1 in the top of the first. And right now he is facing Mateus Michael. First pitch is in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Michael this year in 49 at-bats is hitting .408 with 20 hits. And that one strike 2. I believe he swung and missed that one. No balls and 2 strikes to Michael. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one's right in there for strike 3. And Larson has his second strikeout of the ball game. And here comes Rolando Ramos. The senior left fielder is hitting .391 for the Patriots. First pitch is in there for a strike. Larson is really hitting his spots perfectly today. In 3 of his last 4 starts, he's allowed 1 combined run as that ball is in there for a ball to even up the count 1-1. 17 2/3 innings in those starts with 18 strikeouts. As Ramos gets one to skip off, I think that part right between the grass and the dirt just skipped up in the air over the defender and into right field for a base knock. And Pioneer for the second straight inning has a man on and 1 out. Ramos this year has 3 stolen bases on first base right now. All right, here comes the sophomore shortstop, Jack Collison. .321 hitter for Collison. 18 hits, 18 runs. First pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0. Collison this year, 17 RBIs, 4 extra base hits, including a home run. 1 ball and 1 strike. Larson, he's set. Here's the pitch. And that one's high for a ball, 2 balls and 1 strike to Collison. No score. Top of the second inning between Pioneer and Ponderosa. The winner heads to the section championship game next week. As Larson checks on the runner at first, and Ramos gets back in time. That was Ramos's 19th hit of the season. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Larson. Swing and a miss, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Larson this year, 59 strikeouts in 52 1/3 innings coming into the game, and he already has 2 today, up to 61 now on the season. And that pitch is a little bit high, 3 balls and 1 strike. Collison steps back in the box. Larson set. The runner on first, 1 out, top of the second inning. Here's the pitch. That one catches the outside, and it's a strike. Full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Colson. Larson set. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled back. We'll do it again. 3 balls and 2 strikes. All right, Larson. He's set. Payoff pitch. And looks like a time was called. As Larson steps off, we'll do it again. 3-2. Larson peeks over to first base, where Ramos has a 5-step lead. Here's the pitch. And that one's hit deep. It looks like it might be foul, though. It is foul. We'll do it again. 3 balls and 2 strikes. That one just took a rip down left field, but foul enough. And we'll do the full count again. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Colson hitting from the right side of the plate. Here's the 3-2. Fouled back again. Another full count pitch. Jack Colson seeing Larson's full arsenal of pitches this at bat. And here it comes, the 8th pitch of that bat. That one's popped deep to left. And it is caught for the second out of the inning. 2 down. And here comes Sammy Sanchez, sophomore, hitting .241 on the year for Pioneer. Top of the second inning, 2 outs, runner on first. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike from Larson to Sanchez. Sanchez, the .241 hitter, 9 RBIs on the year in 29 at-bats. Here's the 0-1 pitch. The runner takes off. Robards to second to Holt, and he gets there in time. That's a stolen base for Rolando Ramos, his 4th of the season. Great throw there by Robards. Almost got him at second base. Holt was there to apply the tag, but Ramos' speed was enough to get him in there. And it's an 0-2 count now, as that was a strike. So 0-2, 2 outs, top of the second, no score between Pioneer and Ponderosa. Here's Larson's 0-2 pitch. And he gets him swinging. 3rd K of the day for Larson, and that will do it for the top of the second inning. Pioneer 0, Ponderosa 0. We're headed to the bottom of the second, right here on Max Preps, powered by Game Mike.
Max Preps is America's source for high school sports, and we're looking for more broadcasters out there that have an interest in providing live audio from their high school events. No experience needed, but it can be gained. Email socialmp@cbsinteractive.com to learn more. That's socialmp@cbsinteractive.com.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the second inning, about to get underway here from Ponderosa. Carson Timothy back on the mound, and he's facing Matthew Gallant, and he throws ball 1. Gallant hitting from the left side of the plate, a senior first baseman today, also a great pitcher. Takes ball 2 right there. Gallant hits .412 this season, 14 hits in 34 at-bats, 9 RBIs. 2-0 is low for a ball. 3 balls and no strikes. Great crowd here today. The bleachers looks like they are at capacity as Glant takes strike one. Lots of fans sitting in the outfield. Fans sprinkled around the fences as well as Gallant hits the 3-1, and it's going to drop in there in front of the right fielder. Solid hit by Gallant. That's the first hit of the day for Ponderosa. And they have a base runner with nobody out. And here comes Adam Caffarella. Caffarella this year, he's a senior, hitting .350, 7 for 20 on the year, 8 RBIs, and he's facing Carson Timothy. Here's the first pitch, in there for strike one. Caffarella hitting from the right side of the plate, 7 games this season for him. He's coming up right now in a big at-bat situation. 1 ball, or no balls, 1 strike. Timothy checks on Gallant at first, and Gallant dives back in safely. Bottom of the second inning, no score. Best of 3 series. Game 2 is on Wednesday at Pioneer. As that pitch is outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. And then if the series is tied up after Wednesday, it's coming right back here to Ponderosa on Thursday for Game 3. And that will decide the series. And the winner of that will head to the section championship game against either Central Catholic or Christian Brothers. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike. Caffarella stepped out, but he's back in the box now. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Timothy. And Timothy jams that one, and it's going to be caught out in right field for the first out of the inning. And here comes the slugger, Nick Zaccaro. Zaccaro this year hitting .227, 5 RBIs, 2 home runs, 6 extra base hits. He digs in from the right side of the plate. First pitch, and Zaccaro takes a hack at that one, puts it back. No balls and 1 strike to Zaccaro. 1 out, bottom of the second inning, no score between Ponderosa and Pioneer. Here's the pitch from Timothy. Just outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Timothy committed to UC Santa Barbara before the season. Great choice for the Gaucho baseball program as Zaccaro fouls that one back, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Carson Timothy struck out 2 in the first inning. Gets a new baseball right there. He's up on Zaccaro, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Checks on Gallant at first. Got back in time, though. Timothy, here's the pitch. And Zaccaro fouls that one back. We'll do the 1-2 count again. Zaccaro last year, 8 home runs for the Bruins. 10 overall in the last 2 seasons. Here's the pitch, and he gets him swinging. Strike 3. 2 down here in the bottom of the second inning. And that's Carson Timothy's 3rd strikeout of the afternoon. He has 82 now on the season, almost 2 per inning. And here comes the catcher, Lucas Robards. Robards this year, great catcher, great defensive catcher. Hits .227. He takes strike 1. He has 13 RBIs and a double this season in 26 ball games. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one's low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Matthew Gallant stands on first base, has a couple step lead on Timothy. Here's the pitch. And he hits that one to the shortstop, who tags second base for the out. And that was Jack Colson. He fielded that grounder, just walked over to second, stood on the bag for the third out, and that is the end of the second inning. We're headed to the top of the third, no score, right here on Max Preps, powered by Game Mike.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mike. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mike.
Max Preps is America's source for high school sports, and we're looking for more broadcasters out there that have an interest in providing live audio from their high school events. No experience needed, but it can be gained. Email socialmp@cbsinteractive.com to learn more. That's socialmp@cbsinteractive.com.
Hello and welcome back. Top of the third inning coming up. I'm Thomas Frey, right here on Max Preps, powered by Game Mike. No score so far in the Division III Sac Joaquin section semifinals. It's a best of three series. Game 1 today, Game 2 on Wednesday at Pioneer, and then Game 3, if necessary, is right back here on Thursday. All right, leading off for Pioneer this inning, it's going to be sophomore Landon Dollar. Dollar this year, 44 at-bats, an incredible 21 hits for a .477 batting average. Great player to have in that 9 spot and turn over that lineup card where Carson Timothy waits on deck. And Larson, he's pitched great today. 3 Ks in 2 innings. First pitch is just inside, 1 ball and no strikes from Larson. Ricky Larson came into the game with a 1.86 ERA. And that one is chopped to shortstop for the out. So 1 out here in the top of the third inning. Dollar just got a little bit of contact on that one and flied it lightly to the shortstop, where Ian Holt waited and came down with it. All right, here comes Carson Timothy. 0 for 1 in his first at-bat. And he chops that one foul. He may have bunted that one foul. Either way, no balls and 1 strike. Timothy came into the game hitting .394 this year. 26 hits, 13 RBIs, 5 doubles, pair of triples, and 1 home run for Timothy. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out, top of the third. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And Larson gets him swinging right there. 0-2. Timothy steps in. It's been a pitcher's duel so far. Here's the pitch. And he rings him up right there for strike 3. That's Larson's 4th strikeout of the afternoon. And here comes Drew Van Court. Van Court got a nice base knock in his first plate appearance. 1 for 1 today. Came into the game hitting .355. Van Court from the left side of the plate. First pitch outside. Narrowly outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Van Court already committed to Oregon State. He's playing second base today. And that one is in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. And Van Court is a candidate to pitch either game 2 or game 3. Great pitcher as well. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he chops that one to the second baseman, Ryle. Fires over to first to Gallant. Gets him for the out. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Ricky Larson. Exactly what he needed. We're headed to the bottom of the third. No score from Ponderosa High School. Right here on Max Preps, powered by Game Mike.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Rivas, co-founder of Game Mike. Thank you for listening in. Game Mike was built so any school, any program, any sport, anytime can create a live audio broadcast. We believe audio brings moments to life. Download Game Mic today in the app and Google Play Store. Game Mic, it's in the emotions.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic.
Max Preps is America's source for high school sports, and we're looking for more broadcasters out there that have an interest in providing live audio from their high school events. No experience needed, but it can be gained. Email socialmp@cbsinteractive.com to learn more. That's socialmp@cbsinteractive.com.
All right, hello and welcome back. No score heading into the bottom of the third inning between Ponderosa and Pioneer. Carson Timothy back on the mound for a third inning of work here for the Patriots. Came into the game with a 0.48 earned run average, and he has lowered that today. No runs through 2 innings, and he struck out 3 in the process. And the first pitch to Tyler Sandy, the senior, is in there for a strike. 0-1 to Sandy. Sandy this year, just 16 at-bats, 2 hits. He swings at that one, 0-2 to Sandy. Sandy has a 125 batting average, 1 RBI. One of his hits was a double, though. Here's the 0-2, and he swings at that one for strike 3. And there is 1 down here in the bottom of the third inning. That's Timothy's 4th strikeout of the day. He's up to 83 on the season now. And here comes senior Tyler Scowcroft hitting 262, and he fouls that one lightly foul near third base. 0-1 to Scowcroft. Scowcroft this year hitting 262, 16 hits, 16 runs. And that one is in there. Got the outside of the plate. 0-2. Timothy throws, and Scowcroft chops it to second. Vancourt gets it, fields it, fires to first, gets him for the out. And that's the second out of the inning. Some very cool retro jerseys in the outfield today. Got a Tracy McGrady Raptors jersey and a Michael Jordan All-Star jersey. All right, here's the pitch to Alex Ryle, strike 1. Ryle 0-for-1 today. Came into the game hitting 190, 16 hits for the second baseman. And Ryle hits that one to second. Vancourt cannot field it cleanly, and Ryle reaches first base. I'm going to give him a hit there because even if Vancourt did field that cleanly, Ryle was well down the line. He likely would have been safe. So 2 outs and a man on base for Aiden Arnett. Arnett 0-for-1 today, but he came into the game hitting .339. And the first pitch is in there for a strike to Arnett, hitting from the left side of the plate. Ponderosa, black uniforms, green batting helmets. Well, some of them are wearing green batting helmets, some wearing white, as Timothy checks on Ryle at first base. So no, and Ryle got back in safe. 0-1. Ryle this year, 3 stolen bases. And Timothy checks on him again at first. Arnett this year, he can hit for some power. 11 RBIs, 5 extra base hits, including a homer. And that pitch is in there for a strike. Timothy just painting the pitches exactly where he wants them. Got that one on the inside corner. You can just see it right over the plate. Not an inch to spare. And that one got the other side of the plate. Same situation, and that's strike 3. You got him looking right there. 5th strikeout of the day for Carson Timothy, and that will do it for the third inning. Ponderosa 0, Pioneer 0. We're headed to the top of the 4th. of the Division III Sac Joaquin section playoffs right here on Max Preps, powered by Game Mike.
I really want to be a sports broadcaster, but not sure how to get started.
Have you done any broadcasting before?
No, but I know I need experience, but just not sure how.
You should really download the Game Mic app. It allows anyone to create and broadcast at any time.
What games can I call?
Any youth sporting event. You can even share it out with family and friends so they can listen in.
That sounds great. I'll download it today.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Rivas, co-founder of Game Mike. Thank you for listening in. Game Mike was built so any school, any program, any sport, anytime can create a live audio broadcast. We believe audio brings moments to life. Download Game Mike today in the app and Google Play Store. Game Mike, it's in the emotions.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening in to Game Mike. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mike.
Max Preps is America's source for high school sports, and we're looking for more broadcasters out there that have an interest in providing live audio from their high school events. No experience.
Hello and welcome back. Top of the fourth inning coming up. Ponderosa 0, Pioneer 0. Just an absolute pitcher's gem so far. Ricky Larson on the mound right now for Ponderosa. Has 5 strikeouts today. And Larson is back up, throws a ball to leadoff. He jumps ahead 1-0 in the count. Pearson 0 for 1 today. Came into the game hitting .273. That one's inside. 2-0 to Pearson. Pearson 15 hits, 15 RBIs. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And Pearson rips that one down the line, and it gets through. And it's going to the fence, but not far enough. And Pearson is on with a base hit to start the inning. So Pearson's on first. He has 1 stolen base on the year. We're at the cleanup hitter now, Hayden Newsome. Newsome's 0 for 1 today, but came into the game hitting .343. Hitting from the left side of the plate. Here's the pitch. And that one's inside for a ball, 1-0. Top of the fourth inning, no score. Division III Sac Joaquin section semifinals between Ponderosa, the number 1 seed, and the number 4 seed Pioneer. Pearson checks on the runner at first base. Pearson dives back in time safely. 1-0 count. Newsome from the left side of the plate. Here's the pitch. And Newsome chops that one foul right back to the Ponderosa dugout. 1 ball and 1 strike. Larson pitching great today. No runs allowed so far. Came into the game with a 186 earned run average in 52 2/3 innings. He's pitched 3 shutout frames today, and he checks on the runner again. And it is 1 ball and 1 strike to Newsome. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High for a ball, 2-1. Both pitchers pitching quickly and effectively today. No score here in the fourth inning. Here's the pitch. And he hits that one high to center, and Zaccaro is going to be there to catch it, and he does. 1 down here in the top of the fourth inning. And before the game, I talked to Ponderosa head coach Grant Tonelli, and I asked him if he knew who was going to be pitching in the next few games, and he said he's just going to kind of take it day by day. He is not sure yet. They have a number of good candidates to pitch, though. As Mateus Michael is already up 2-0 in the count. Bruins could have Luke Everett, as Checks on the runner again there. Ricky Larson checked on him again. Yeah, the Bruins could have Luke Everett, Matthew Gallant pitch either the next 2 days, and they got Austin Sanchez out of the bullpen. He's pitching lights out all season. And they've just updated the scoreboards to show 1 ball and 1 strike now to Matthias Michael. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one's low. 2-1. Pearson steps off the mound, regrouping himself just a little bit. 4 strikeouts so far today for Pearson. For Larson. Larson now has 63 strikeouts on the year. And he gets Michael to swing and miss there. Evens up the count at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Larson's ready. Here's the pitch. And Michael tips that one into the glove for... No, I guess not. I guess he just fouled that one away. Strike. So count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kind of tipped that one away and then started walking back toward the dugout. I guess he was just walking to get the ball, though. 2-2 as he fouls that one off. We'll do it again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Matthias Michael this year came into the game hitting .408, 20 hits, 7 RBIs. He's 0 for 1 today. All right, Larson set. Michael set. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he chops that one to Holt at short, and it goes over Holt's glove into the outfield for everybody's safe. Pearson moved over to third. Michael gets to first off of the error right there. Looks like Holt may have just been thinking double play too quickly right there, and ball just went over his glove. His defenders were right behind him on the outfield, and no runners could score. And there is a meeting on the mound right now as Pioneer has the first runner in scoring position today. First and third for the Patriots with 1 out. Top of the 4th inning, and the way these pitchers have been pitching today, you never know. 1 run could be enough. Here comes Rolando Ramos. He got a hit and a stolen base in his first plate appearance back in the 2nd inning. And he's up right now in the top of the 4th. Ramos came into the game hitting .391. He shows bunt, and he bunts it perfectly to the pitch. And they get him at first, but the run scores. He bunted that one straight down the line. By the time Larson was able to get it, it was right near the foul line in between home plate and first base. And Larson flipped it over to first just in time to get the out. But the run from Pearson does score from third. So it's 1-0 Pioneer here in the top of the 4th inning. Great bunt right there by Ramos. And here comes the sophomore Jack Colson, 0 for 1 today. Came into the game hitting .321. And he is stepping into the plate. The right-handed hitter has 18 hits and 17 RBIs. Also has scored 18 times this year. Here's the first pitch. Inside for a ball, 1-0. Matthias Michael stands on second base. He has 3 stolen bases on the year. Reached on an error. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Just outside, 2-0. Looks like Larson was trying to get that outside corner and was just outside of the corner. So 2 balls, no strikes. Top of the 4th inning, Pioneer got 1 run across so far. It's 1-0. Pioneer Patriots. 2 outs. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he gets a hit, and it's caught by the second baseman, Alex Ryle. He looks like that He's trying to get that one to drop in the outfield, but Ryle was there for the catch at second base. Ryle just ran out there, caught the ball in the shallow outfield, and that will do it for the top of the fourth inning. Pioneer scores a run, and they lead 1-0. We're headed to the bottom of the fourth inning right here on Max Preps, powered by Game Mike. Hello and welcome back. Bottom of the fourth inning coming up here from Ponderosa High School, where Pioneer leads it 1-0. They got a run there in the top of the fourth inning. Good hits, and then a great use of the bat there by getting a bunt RBI to take the first lead of the ball game 1-0 as Ian Holt steps into the batter's box. Takes ball one. Holt 0 for 1 today. Came into the game hitting .316, and he rips that one right to the shortstop for the out. 1 out. He just line drive that one right over to the third baseman for the out. There's one down here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And here comes Matthew Gallant. Gallant, the senior, hitting from the left side of the plate. 1 for 1 today. 1 for 1 today. Came into the game hitting .412. So that has risen. And he gets another hit in between the shortstop and the third baseman. He's 2 for 2 today. And there's 1 on and 1 out for the Bruins. Gallant, just like that, has his average up to .444. As Adam Caffarello is coming up, he's 0 for 1 today, but he came into the game hitting .350. And he takes the first pitch for a strike. 0 for 1 today. He is in the 5 spot in the order, bottom of the fourth inning. Outside, 1 ball and 1 strike to Caffarella. Bottom of the fourth, 1 out. Division III Sac Joaquin Section Playoffs Game 1 in the best of 3 series. And that pitch is low. 2 balls and a strike now. The Bruins dugout located near first base. Pioneers on the third base side. 2-1. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 2. Timothy is just on today with his location. He is just hitting the corners, getting the Bruins batters to be looking. And our Bruin pitcher is now starting to get loose in the bullpen. And that's strike 3 to Caffarella. 2 outs now. And that's Carson Timothy's 6th strikeout of the afternoon. And here comes Nick Zaccaro. He struck out in his first plate appearance. And takes strike 1 right there. Looks like it's Austin Sanchez warming up for the Bruins, the relief pitcher. And that ball is low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gallant on first. 2 outs for the Bruins. Swing and a miss by Zaccaro. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And Zaccaro fouls that one out of play. We'll do it again. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fourth inning, 1-0 Pioneer. Here's the pitch. And he gets him swinging. That will do it for the fourth inning. Carson Timothy, 7th strikeout of the ball game. And we're headed to the 5th inning, 1-0 Pioneer. You're listening to Max Preps, powered by Game Mike.
Max Preps is America's source for high school sports, and we're looking for more broadcasters out there that have an interest in providing live audio from their high school events. No experience needed, but it can be gained. Email socialmp@cbsinteractive.com to learn more. That's socialmp@cbsinteractive.com.
All right, welcome back. Top of the 5th. Ricky Larson back on the mound for the Bruins. Austin Sanchez warming up, getting loose in the bullpen just in case. And Sammy Sanchez leading it off for the Patriots, sitting 0 for 1 today. That pitch is inside, 1-0. Sanchez 0 for 1 today, 241 on the year coming into the day, playing third base and caught a hot liner in the last inning. Line drive right to him. And he might be up 2. I think he's up 2-0 in the count right now. Swing and a miss. They just reset the scoreboard. I think there's 2 strikes. And that gets him right there. Strike 3. Got him on a check swing. And that's Ricky Larson's 5th strikeout of the afternoon. Here comes Landon Dollar. Dollar, a sophomore, 0 for 1 today. Came into the game hitting .477. And the first pitch is low for ball 1, 1-0. And Sanchez is done warming up. Headed back to the dugout. 1 ball and 2 balls, no strikes now. $2. And that pitch is in there for a strike, 2-1. And he gets him swinging there on an off-speed pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That pitch was just beautiful from Larson. You can see it slow down midair. 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he jams that one to left field for the out. 2 outs now. We're back to the top of the order where the pitcher, Carson Timothy's up. He's 0 for 2 today. Came into the game, though, hitting .394. Top of the 5th inning. Pioneer leads at 1-0. And he hits it foul, 0-1. Got some good contact on that one. No balls and 1 strike for Timothy. Timothy, great day today on the mound. 7 strikeouts already through 4 innings. And Timothy swings at that one, 0-2. Larson really attacking this inning. 1 strike away from getting out of it. 0-2 count from Larson. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2. And the 1-2 is outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Larson, in his 5th inning of work, has allowed 1 run, although it is an unearned run. And the 2-2 is just outside. The count's full now. 3-2. Pitcher to pitcher right now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the full count pitch. And he gets him swinging. Strike 3. Larson's 6th strikeout of the ball game. And that will do it for the top of the 5th. We're headed to the bottom of the frame. Right here on Max Preps, powered by Game Mike.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening in to Game Mike. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mike.
Max Preps is America's source for high school sports, and we're looking for more broadcasters out there that have an interest in providing live audio from their high school events. No experience needed, but it can be gained. Email socialmp@cbsinteractive.com to learn more. That's socialmp@cbsinteractive.com.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the 5th inning coming up. And it's just been a pitcher's duel so far. 1-0 Pioneer. Students on top of the football bleachers posting strikeout numbers. And you can see 6 Ks up there for Ricky Larson. As Carson Timothy steps back onto the mound for Pioneer. Timothy today already has 7 strikeouts. And Lucas Robards is leading off the inning for Ponderosa. Robards today is 0 for 1, hitting .227. Strike 1 right there. And that one's outside. 1 ball and 1 strike to Robards, the catcher. Nearly threw out a runner stealing earlier. Just missed him, though. Fouls that one back. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Robards, the senior. Came into the game hitting .227, has 13 RBIs and 15 hits. So you get him on base, he can knock him in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That one's low, 2-2. Pioneer does not have anybody warming up right now. Not that they need to be either. Timothy has just pitched absolutely brilliant today. 2-2. That one's outside, 3-2. Full count now to lead off the bottom of the 5th inning. 1-0 Pioneer here in Game 1 of the Sac Joaquin Section Division III playoffs. And Robards pops that one between left and right and center, and it's caught for the out. 1 down here. All right, here comes the 8-hitter, Tyler Sandy. Struck out in his first appearance today. Came into the game with 2 hits on the season. Bottom of the 5th inning, 1-0. Here's the first pitch. That one's high, 1-0. These pitchers so far have combined for 13 strikeouts. 0 earned runs as well. The 1 run that Pioneer scored was unearned. 1 ball, no strikes to Tyler Sandy, the senior. And Sandy hits that one, and the center fielder is there, Dollar. He makes the grab, 2 outs. And here comes the number 9 hitter, Tyler Scowcroft, the senior, hitting .262. 16 hits this year, 11 RBIs. Steps up to the plate. Bottom of the fifth inning. 2 outs, nobody on base. Here's the pitch. And he hits it to center. There's Dollar. He makes the grab on the first pitch, and that will do it for the fifth inning. It's 1-0 Pioneer. We're headed to the sixth. Right here on Max Preps, powered by Game Mike.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Rivas, co-founder of Game Mike. Thank you for listening in. Game Mike was built so any school, any program, any sport, anytime can create a live audio broadcast. We believe audio brings moments to life. Download Game Mike today in the app and Google Play Store. Game Mike, it's in the emotions.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mike. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mike.
Max Preps is America's source for high school sports, and we're looking for more broadcasters out there that have an interest in providing live audio from their high school events. No experience needed, but it can be gained. Email socialmp@cbsinteractive.com to learn more. That's socialmp@cbsinteractive.com.
All right, welcome back. Top of the sixth inning, about to get underway, and we have a pitching change. Ricky Larson pitched great, 5 innings, 1 run, 0 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, and Austin Sanchez is now in the game for the Bruins. On the year, Sanchez, he's a junior, a 1.87 ERA, 30 innings, 29 strikeouts. In his last 5 outings, he's allowed just 1 earned run, and 11 1/3 innings pitched. He can come in and pitch multiple innings if needed. And he has 9 strikeouts in those last 5 outings, totaling 11 1/3 innings. And leading off, he's right in the heart of the lineup. It's Drew Van Court, the Oregon State commit, playing second base. Van Court, just a sophomore. He's 1 for 2 today. And he fouls the first pitch back. 0-1 to Drew Van Court. Van Court, 3 RBIs, 3 doubles, and 1 ball and 1 strike now to Van Court from Austin Sanchez. Here's the pitch, and Van Court lines that one, and it's going to drop it right there in front of the left fielder for a base hit. Van Court is 2 for 3 today, and he's on with nobody out. And here comes Ryan Pearson. Pearson got a hit in his last at-bat and then ended up scoring in the 4th inning. 1 for 2 today with a run scored. Came into the game hitting .273. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-0. This is the top of the 6th inning of Game 1. Game 2 will be on Wednesday at Pioneer High School in Woodland. And then Game 3, if necessary, right back here at Ponderosa on Thursday. And that pitch is low for a ball. 2-0 now to Pearson as the designated hitter. Hayden Newsom waits on deck. Here's the 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike. 2-1. Sanchez averages nearly a strikeout an inning. 29 strikeouts in 30 innings. He's their key reliever. And that one's in there for a hit from Pearson. In second with nobody out. And here comes Hayden Newsom, the senior. Yeah, first though, a meeting on the mound as the coach comes out of the dugout. And all the infielders are coming in too. 1-0 Pioneer here in the top of the 6th inning. Starting pitchers pitched absolute gems. Ricky Larson, 5 innings, 6 strikeouts, 0 earned runs, 1 run allowed. As the umpire came out to break it up, and Pondo defense is dispersing back to their positions. The coach back to the dugout. The catcher behind the plate. Everyone's getting set for Hayden Newsome, the senior. 0 for 2 today. 343 on the year. Heading into the game. 343 heading into the ball game. All right, Sanchez is set. Here's the pitch. 2 on, no out. And he hits it right up the middle. And they are going to hold the runner at third. That was a shallow hit to center, but the bases are loaded now. Nobody out. And here comes Mateus Michael. 0 for 1 today. And he also reached on an error. So I guess technically he's 0 for 2. As the bases are loaded with nobody out for the Patriots. Sanchez came into this outing with a 1.87 ERA. The pitch to Michael is in there for a strike. Michael came into the game hitting 408. That has dropped a little bit. 20 hits, 7 RBIs, 5 doubles. As Ponderosa starts to jog another pitcher out to the bullpen. When I see the number, I'll let you know who it is. As Michael swings at that one, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Sanchez jumps ahead in the count, 0-2. He just got to take this one batter at a time. He almost has to forget that the bases are full. Nobody out. Here's the 0-2. Oh, just outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. All right, Sanchez is set. The hitter's set. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. Great save there by Lucas Robards to make sure that one did not go to the backstop. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Chopped back. We'll do it again, 2-2. .62 ERA this year and 5 1/3 innings of work. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he grounds it to short. They fire home to Robards. They get the out at first. They head to first to get him. They got the out at home and then threw it to first for the double play. 2 outs now. No more runs scored, and it's 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs now. What a play there. He just grounded that one. They fired home to get the lead runner and then fired over to first for the double play. So 2 outs now. And a runners on 2nd and 3rd. And Rolando Ramos is coming up. He's 1 for 1 today and then also had that bunt RBI in his last at-bat. Also a stolen base. He has done it all today. Also made some nice catches in right field. He takes strike 1. Ramos, a senior, came into the game hitting 391. That's up around 400 now. And he hits that one to third. They fire across the diamond to first, and they get him. Austin Sanchez got out of that bases loaded jam without allowing a single run. And we're headed to the bottom of the 6th inning. Pioneer 1, Ponderosa 0, right here on Max Preps, powered by Game Mike.
I really want to be a sports broadcaster, but not sure how to get started.
Have you done any broadcasting before?
No, but I know I need experience, but just not sure how.
You should really download the Game Mic app. It allows anyone to create and broadcast at any time.
What games can I call?
Any youth sporting event. You can even share it out with family and friends so they can listen in.
That sounds great. I'll download today.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Rivas, co-founder of Game Mic. Thank you for listening in. Game Mic was built so any school, any program, any sport, anytime can create a live audio broadcast. We believe audio brings moments to life. Download Game Mic today in the app and Google Play Store. Game Mic, it's in the emotions.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic.
Max Preps is America's source for high school sports, and we're looking for more broadcasters out there that have an interest in providing.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the sixth inning, about to come up here. Just beautiful pitching there by Austin Sanchez. Beautiful fielding. Pioneer at the bases loaded, nobody out. And then the hitter grounded to third, who fired to home, who fired to first for the double play. And then the next batter with 2 outs, grounded to third, fired across the diamond for the third out of the inning. And the score remains 1-0. And Carson Timothy back on the mound for his 6th inning of work. He has 7 strikeouts today. And he is facing the leadoff man, Alex Ryle. Ryle's 1 for 2 today. 17 hits on the year, 7 ribbies. And the count is 1 ball and 1 strike to Ryle. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike now to Ryle, who's hitting from the right side of the plate. Timothy, and the umpire calls time right there. So 2 balls and a strike as Timothy pitches. And Ryle hits that one deep and foul. 2-2. A rocket off his bat. Evens up the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Timothy gets a new baseball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ryle at the plate. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he chops it right back to Timothy, who underhands it to first for the first out of the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here comes the senior, Aiden Arnett. He's 0 for 2 today. Came into the game hitting .339. Hitting from the left side of the plate. 5 extra base hits this year for the senior. He takes strike 1 as Timothy just put that one exactly where he wanted it. Catching the inside of the plate. 0-1. Outs. No. 0-2. Got the outside of the plate there. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And Arnett chops it to the third baseman. Fires across the diamond. Not in time. That was a great play by the third baseman to even be able to get that ball. He had to jump as high as he could. Barely snagged it away from going to the outfield. And by that time, he was already way near the line. Had to throw across the diamond. And Arnett was in safely for a hit. So Ponderosa, 1 on, 1 out. And here comes Ian Holt, the senior. And he rips that one down the line foul. 0-1. Holt this year, 0 for 2 today. Came into the game hitting .316. 25 hits. Here's the 0-1. Outside 1-1, and as Wood Creek is sending a pitcher out to the pen. Oh, nope, just to get the baseball. As Holt fouls that one back, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Ian Holt, the senior shortstop, hitting. Here's the pitch. Low for a ball, 2-2. 1-0, bottom of the 6th inning here. from Ponderosa, game 1 in the best of 3 series between the Pioneers and the Bruins, as Timothy checked on the runner at first and Arnett dove back in time. All right, 1-2. Here's the pitch. They threw it over to first again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he gets him swinging. 8th strikeout of the day. There's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Here comes Matthew Gallant. He's 2 for 2 today, and his hits were aggressive singles that ripped through the infield. And he's up right now with a man on first and 2 outs. Gallant takes strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. 2 outs, runner on first. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and this is a 7-inning ball game as Timothy checks on the runner at first. No balls and 1 strike to Gallant. And Timothy checks on the runner again. Timothy, headed to UC Santa Barbara, has 8 strikeouts today through 5 2/3. And Gallant chops it to first. And the first baseman takes it over himself, tags the bag, and that will do it for the 6th inning. Pioneer 1, Ponderosa 0. We're headed to the 7th right here on Max Preps, powered by Game Mike. All right, welcome back. Top of the 7th, about to get underway here from Ponderosa, where Pioneer leads Ponderosa 1-0. Austin Sanchez returns to the mound for a 2nd inning of work for the Bruins. Got out of that last inning, got out of a bases-loaded jam with no outs without allowing a single run. And he will face Jack Colson, the sophomore shortstop, to lead off this inning. Inside for ball 1 to Colson. Colson is 0 for 2 today. Came into the game hitting .321 on the year. Here's the pitch. Inside, 2-0. Game 1 in a best-of-3 series, the Sac Joaquin section semifinals for Division III. Both teams won their first 2 games. As Colson takes ball 3 outside, 3 balls, 0 strikes. Carson Timothy for Pioneer pitching a gem, as that is a strike to Colson, 3-1. Timothy, 6 innings, 8 strikeouts. Here's the 3-1, and he takes ball 4. All right, here comes the 8-hitter, the sophomore Sammy Sanchez, 0 for 2 today. Came into the game hitting .241. Runner on first, no outs. Top of the 7th inning here, the final frame between Pioneer and Ponderosa, barring extra innings, of course. Looks like the umpire called time for something, but he's back behind the plate right now. We are about to get underway with this at bat. from Sanchez. Here's the pitch. And Sammy Sanchez hits it right to the pitcher, fires the second for one, fires the first for the double play, I believe. I believe they called him out at first. And they did. Wow. Great snag out of midair. Austin Sanchez got that one, got that comeback here, flipped, turned, threw it to Ian Holt at second. He was there, dodged the runner trying to take him out, fired to first for the double play. 2 outs here, nobody on, and a 9-hitter. Landon Dollar's up. Dollar 0 for 2 today. Came into the game hitting .477. Here is the pitch to Dollar. Low for ball 1-0. Sanchez now the beneficiary of 2 double plays, although he was a big part of that second one. Inside 2-0. Just inside, just barely missed. 2-0 now. Here's the 2-0. In there for a strike, 2-1. For the Bruins, it's going to be Adam Caffarillo, the 5-hitter. Nick Zaccaro, the 6-hitter. And Lucas Robards, the 7-hitter. Projected to bat as that ball skied to third and caught by the third baseman. All right, that will do it for the top of the 7th inning. Pioneer 1, Ponderosa 0. Ponderosa's got one more chance to tie it up or take the lead. You're listening to Max Preps, powered by Game Mike.
Max Preps is America's source for high school sports, and we're looking for more broadcasters out there that have an interest in providing live audio from their high school events. No experience needed, but it can be gained. Email socialmp@cbsinteractive.com to learn more. That's socialmp@cbsinteractive.com.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the 7th about to get underway here from Ponderosa High School, where Pioneer holds a 1-0 lead. Carson Timothy back out for the 7th inning. Holding a 1-0 lead. Timothy has 8 Ks on the day. And here comes Adam Caffarella leading off the inning. Caffarella 0 for 2 today. Came into the game hitting .350. He takes strike 1, no balls, and 1 strike to Caffarella. That one's outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Carson Timothy is at 82 pitches today. Just misses 2 balls and 1 strike to Caffarella. Caffarella, the tying run at the plate. Fouls that one back. 2 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, it's Nick Zaccaro, the slugger. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Caffarella. Here's the pitch. Oh, time. Time is called. Big at bat right now. Bottom of the 7th inning, Ponderosa down 1-0. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he hits that one deep. It might be enough. And it's out of here. It's tied up 1-1. Adam Caffarella with a big home run, his 2nd of the season, and this game is tied 1-1. Wow, he just got a hold of that one and launched it deep. And this one's all tied up 1-1. Big home run right there by Adam Caffarella. Deep to right field. He got a hold of that one. And it is out of here, all tied up. Wow. 1-1 now. Bottom of the 7th inning. All tied up. Ponderosa can win it now with another run as Nick Zaccaro comes up to the plate. Zaccaro 0 for 2 today. Looks like he took ball 1 right there. 1-0. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to Zaccaro. Zaccaro 0 for 2 today. Here's the pitch. Outside 2-1. Carson Timothy just pitched an absolute dime today. Great game. 6 innings without a score. And then Caffarilla got him. As Zaccaro grounds that one to short, fires across the diamond for the first out of the inning. All right, here comes the 7-hitter, Lucas Robards. Robards 0 for 2 today. Came into the game hitting .227. And he's up right now with 1 out and nobody on. And the first pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0 to Robards. Robards takes that pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. All tied up now, 1-1 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Just gets the outside corner, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Matthew Gallant, the first baseman, starting to warm up in the bullpen. The lefty. As it's 2 balls and a strike now to Robards. Gallant was the winner in the last playoff game. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And ripped down the line fair. Robards, he's racing to second. And he's into second with a double. 1-A hit by Lucas Robards, the senior. And Ponderosa has a runner on second now with 1 out. Looks like we have a pinch hitter here. Looks like it's going to be Sam Beasley coming up. Beasley this year hitting .306 with 6 RBIs. He's coming up now with a runner on second. And Pioneer has a meeting on the mound right now. Looks like the umpires are talking. That ball was close down the line. That maybe they're talking about if that was fair or not. And all right, everything's back to normal now. Everyone's leaving the huddle on the mound, heading back to the plate. Robards remains on second. So the Bruins had not had an extra base hit all afternoon. And then Adam Cefarella powers a home run over the fence to tie the game up this inning. And then Lucas Robards gets a big-time double. Just his second double of the season. His second extra base hit of the year. And it could not have come at a better time. As he stands on second now with 1 out. And Sam Beasley's up. Correction. George Tchaikovsky's up to the plate, pinch hitting. Tchaikovsky hitting .323 this year, 21 hits, 65 at-bats, 13 RBIs, 6 doubles. And the winning run stands 180 feet away at second base, and it's Lucas Robards. And Wood Creek's warming up a pitcher right now. As Gallant continues to warm up in the Pondo pen. Here's the pitch to Tchaikovsky. Low for a ball, 1-0. Trying to see the number in the Pioneer pen. And there it is, number 21. That's Nico Rodriguez, an .091 earned run average for Rodriguez in 7 2/3 innings. That's what's waiting in the pen. And Tchaikovsky rips it. Fair ball down the line. Here comes Robards around third, and he'll score. That's the ball game. Ponderosa walk-off victory, 2-1 Bruins. And the Bruins are flooding the field. What a victory. Down 1-0 in the 7th. Adam Cifarilla powers a home run, and this Bruins team is dogpiling Tchaikovsky at second. Wow. Tchaikovsky does knock that one down the line fair. And Robards, who had just hit a double, raced around third and into home plate for the victory. And Ponderosa leads this series 1-0 now, heading into Pioneer on Wednesday, for game 2. Ponderosa trailed this one 1-0 heading into the 7th and got a home run by Adam Cifarilla, a double by Lucas Robards, and then a game-winning hit by the pinch hitter, George Tchaikovsky. Wow. All right, it's 1-0. Ponderosa heading into Wednesday's game in the best-of-3 series. If Pioneer wins that game, we'll be headed right back here on Thursday for game 3. But that's all from Ponderosa. I'm Thomas Frey. Thank you for joining me, and looking forward to the rest of the series. Hope everyone listening has a great rest of their night. It's a final, Ponderosa 2, Pioneer 1. Thank you for listening.